Good day, ladies and gents. I'm Emilio A. Colon Sr., and this is the EC Show coming to you from sunny South Florida. As always, my right-hand man, Mr. Swagger McDougan's About That Life, Joseph Budo. This is a full EJ production in association with Jeremy Torres and the crew here at the Performing Arts Center here in Coral Springs. The face of the franchise, Inasia Colon, to my right, and the Jewish Dreidel is to my left. Jordan 2.0 is in the building. Odie's in the building, and Dolly is here from Arizona. We'd like to give a shout out also to Jasmine, who's helping out today. This show is sponsored by KD Power Greens, our urban farm microgreens company that we own. Make sure you get all of your delicious microgreens at kdpowergreens.com. The episode is powered by Ignite Social. Ashley Oliver has been doing an amazing job with all of our social media. She's making it really, really easy on me. I am so thankful. Thank you, Ashley, for everything that she's doing. And get all of your EC Respect merch at EnasiaColon.com. ENASIACOLON.com. Congratulations to the giveaway winner. We'll be sending you some merch. Shout out to Nat from Drip Force. She won free merch. She won free sneakers.
Rigged.
And for the next, no, it's definitely not rigged. I promise you. And for the next drop, I want to introduce.
I'm sorry.
You have a chance coming up soon to win free custom sneakers made by Nat, provided by us. The next colorway, we're gonna provide one individual with free custom sneakers.
I still need my sneakers.
It's gonna
You
be
didn't
Nat
get them
that
done.
wins. It's gonna be Nat that wins the sneakers.
No, how is she gonna win the
How did
sneakers?
Nat
She's the
win?
winner.
She
She
can't
didn't
win her own
win.
sneakers.
No, I'm talking about the first one.
She won.
She didn't win.
Who won the giveaway?
Some girl from Canada. I gotta send merch to Canada.
Are
That's
you sending it to Nat for Nat to give to somebody?
Yes.
Oh, you said congratulations,
Oh, yeah,
Nat.
you said congratulations to
Yeah.
Nat.
No, I said congratulations to the person that won.
not,
Her
sir.
name is not Natalie.
You did not say that.
You
Yeah,
said
you did
congrats
not.
to
This
Drip
is what I'm
Force.
talking
We're
about.
gonna play it back. We're gonna
Oh,
play it back.
we can play it
Oh,
back.
We're gonna play it back.
You
That's
didn't
fine.
say
We're
that.
gonna
It's
play
a
it back.
5v1 right now.
We're gonna redo. This episode was actually supposed to be. There was supposed to be somebody else on here. Inasia's Chantel Solomon. That's how you say her last name, Solomon. Chantel Solomon, which is Inasia's public speaking teacher at Arizona
Welcome to Florida,
State,
Mr. Solomon.
was supposed to be here tonight, but it's not sunny South Florida tonight. It is raining like crazy.
I don't even know why they call this place the Sunshine State.
Mind you, we need it because it's been bad lately. It's really been bad. She called me and she was like, I'm not going to be able to make it. I can't even see in this. And first thing I told her was, welcome to Florida.
This is nothing.
Welcome to Florida. Inasia totally understood. Inasia was like, I get it. You know, she canceled. It's okay if she rescheduled or whatever it may
This is
be. but-
beach weather.
This is typical Tuesday.
This is
drove
beach
an hour
weather.
30
on
minutes from
another
now, it's supposed to be sunny, but it might not.
Nah,
This is
absolutely not.
This is beach weather in Florida.
She got in a session early this morning, and normally, you know, when Inasia comes back home, we normally plan 3 sessions, and she'll tell you, we plan 3 sessions every day because one of them will probably get canceled, so at least you get something in, and then the other one will probably get canceled because of weather too, so you always get one at least, you know what I'm saying?
It's supposed to. I looked at my phone today. It said that we have a flood warning until fucking Thursday at midnight.
We need the rain.
No, we do. My whole neighborhood, and it's. I don't know if it's just like the irrigation in my neighborhood. Some weird shit's going on in Cypress Head this year. Like me and my brother, because we focus on like the mango. We watch the mango trees because Rob has a mango tree it's just a wild story behind it. It generates like 1,000 mangoes every year.
Mm-hmm.
And this tree almost fell over, and Rob had a Jeep the first year he moved in. But that video I sent you, that he had a Jeep then, and it was falling over, and he fucking hooked his winch to it from the Jeep and just kind of held the tree up and just parked his Jeep there and left it there for like a week and a half. Eventually, the tree started growing over the wire that was holding up the fucking tree. Long story short, his fucking tree's leaning like this, but it makes like 1,000 mangoes a year, and he got none this year. So we've been looking around up the whole fucking neighborhood, and no one's got it.
Yeah, it's basically the weather.
Now I went in my backyard. It looks like somebody set fire to my whole lawn. Like it's just, and it's not like my sprinklers are on and shit. I think it's the water, man. We're on well water.
Yeah, everything has been done. It's funny because Dahlia was here last year. She's visiting Inasia. She's Inasia's teammate over at ASU. She came last year. When she came last year, it rained the whole time she was here. She's here again,
and it's raining all the
raining
time.
again. So I think that she's bringing the rain with her because we literally went through a whole hot spell last week. There was
people were fucking dropping like flies. It was all over the news.
Yeah, it was bad. It was
It's
bad.
like you go outside, make sure you have 85 bottles of water. Like people were fucking dropping.
I was telling Inasia, I was like, yo, train as early as you can in the morning because you don't want to be out there past 10 o'clock in the morning. There's no way.
I went golfing today at Bianca's wedding, and our tea time, like normally when I go with Joey, our tea time's 7:30 in the morning, so we're done by noon.
Mm-hmm.
We didn't get started till 11 something. It was fucking hot.
Yeah.
You don't look like you can survive on the golf course.
I was joking with him in the group chat. We got to add Inasia to it too because we're all part of the show. I got to add her in the group chat because he's sending pictures in the group chat of him at the Cypress Head pool chilling.
Oh, yeah.
And I'm like, yo, get in the sun.
Bro,
And
half
he's like,
my body's in the sun, half of it's in the fucking shade, bro.
As far as he's as far as everyone
he
there,
needs bronzer or something. Like,
as far as everyone in Cypress Head's concerned, he's a resident.
Yeah.
They don't even bother.
no one. They
Everybody else that I have over has a problem.
Yeah.
He blends in. He's like a
Perfectly,
chameleon.
right?
He's like a chameleon.
Nobody bothers me because at the end of the day, I'm not taking up anything
No.
that they want. They're
He
all at the
lit-
pool
he
for
literally
sun.
says
I'm in
that.
the fucking shade, bro.
it's just a picture of his feet, like this.
Because at the end of the day, they're at the pool for sun. I'm in the shade.
Yeah, I'm not bothering anybody.
No, you're not bothering
No,
anybody.
you're completely. You're in the
chilling. I'm in the
part
fucking
where nobody
corner,
wants to
bro.
be- Unless it rains. I know
Dude,
you go, right?
excellent,
that-
excellent episode of I Apologize in Advance. Guys, make sure you click like, subscribe,
Yeah.
show some support, show some love, comment on it, all
I
that
got
good
Gary
stuff.
in there.
Shout out to Gary Boff-Sheffer. We love Gary. We love Boff. Boff's got our back. He actually he wants to make sure, by all means, he's like, I need Inasia to do a plug for me. She has to say that Boff's got her back no matter what. I'm like, Gary, that can happen any day. Like, don't make a big deal of that.
And I kept saying crack. I'm like, Bob's about to crack us up. Crack us up. Bob goes, crack is in Pompano. He goes, I'm gonna adjust that. I'm not giving anybody crack on this set.
Joe's adjustment, if you watch the episode, is the loudest adjustment.
I
that you can
told
hear.
everyone that you want to hear some shit, some fireworks. Come next
Like,
time.
I didn't hear Steve. I didn't hear your dad. I really didn't hear Chris. But when you put Joe on the table,
I waited all
I
day.
was afraid. I thought Joe was actually dead when he was just laying
I was
there. 'cause
fucking around.
I cracked my own neck. He had your fucking head moving in a
Oh, well,
weird spot.
I crack everything on my body.
Yeah.
Me, Giabella, even Cassiana lets me do it to like her toes sometimes. But she's got to be in the mood. Sometimes she's like, and sometimes she laughs. But I waited all day for that. I told them, I was like, yo, I haven't cracked anything on my body today. I know that I'm going to sound like a little firecracker going, bro, as soon as he snapped my neck, I was like, brrrr. My dad goes, hold the fuck. I was like, I told you.
So I have to let it be known that I am extremely proud of what's going on in this show, and I'll explain why. Somebody reached out to me because they saw what you guys were doing on I Apologize in Advance and the repost that we do because we show love to each other. And they were like, yo, I need to go check him or I need to go see him. Absolutely, pass all the information along. Another person rewatched our episode that we did with the doctor, hair transplant lady, Dr. Jamie Rose, and they reached out to me today, and he's actually going to go consult. So everything that we're doing on here, whether it's Joe's show with I Apologize in Advance or whether it's this show here, we're creating traction.
Yeah.
We're creating movement. So we got to just keep creating no matter what. And it ends up showing results in some way, shape, or form.
Yeah, and then I always tell everybody too, like everyone that I have on the show or anybody that I speak about on the show, if I speak about you, if I speak about anything, it's just, there's no benefit for me.
So-
I'm just putting you guys on free game.
Can we talk? Oh, go
I
ahead.
was going to say, before I forget, I'm sorry. I just wanted to say, this past weekend, it was Friday and Saturday, was the show In the Heights. That was the show that Andre and Andrew put together here at the Performing Arts Center. Jasmine was actually in the show. She was absolutely phenomenal. I kid you not, I'm actually upset that there's not more shows to be able to promote
Jeremy was
because
telling me that
it was that good.
Yeah,
It really
Jeremy
was
told me
that good. It was extremely enjoyable.
It looked packed.
The way they put that together, I'm hats off to them. They did an amazing job. I was just speaking to Dre before he had left, and we were just talking about some of the things because what a lot of people don't understand, it takes a lot of shit to put something like that
Once
together.
Once you get in here, you realize how much shit like Jeremy's got to do in that room up there. All these things that are all labeled up here. There's a lot that goes behind
Did you
this
enjoy
whole
the show?
thing.
Yeah, I liked it. I love watching it. I love Abuela. She was probably my favorite.
Abuela was no joke. Abuela had me in, like, because it's relatable. It's like the whole show in general was relatable. Like, the kids even asked me, too, because I was like, we were talking about it afterwards, and we were like, yo, you know, why does the father sound familiar?
Cause you.
Because it's cultural, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's like if your pops was on stage and it was an actor. Your pops would be like, he'd say a couple things that would be different. I would have said this, I would have said, but it's relatable, you understand?
Very relatable.
So it was relatable when you see the dad sitting there trying to do everything for his family, even though some people didn't see it as like what they really needed to do. Like they couldn't get it, you know what I mean? But no, the show was great. They did an amazing job. Shout out to Andrew, shout out to Andre, shout out to all of the actors and actresses that put on an absolutely amazing. Oh, there was a bunch, dude.
Jeremy, how many people were in that thing total?
By the way, Jeremy is the voice of God. He's up in the booth, so you got to hear him. Let's see if this works.
You saying actor-wise?
Yeah.
There's God.
I think it was like 23.
That's my number.
Yeah. But this place was like literally full. Like it was a lot
No,
of.
I wanted to know how many like actors were actually on stage. Like,
Why is 23 your
I
number?
Yeah.
had 23 mic'd for sure. I don't know if
Yeah,
it was an
23
extra
people
or something.
mic'd up.
what am I?
Figured you were a fan of LeBron.
No, we all know I hate that.
But no, but the show was
Hate that
really
whole
good. The
sport.
show was really good. Now you go ahead. I'm sorry, I cut you off. I just wanted to get that out there.
Shout out Cats, too, no?
Yes, I was going to shout out the Panthers.
Okay.
Quick 2-0.
I actually watched that game yesterday, and that kid looks different. Like, he's different.
Jesus.
Who?
McDavid?
Yeah.
Jesus.
I'll be honest.
That's
And
the call. I'll call that
this
shit.
just may be my negative background.
Okay, I'm ready for it. I think we kind of talked about it, but I want you to elaborate.
We've talked about
Yeah.
it. Based on the way certain individuals act,
Yeah.
I very much wish the Rangers would have beat the Panthers in the Eastern Conference Finals.
Why?
Certain individuals think that they're the starting goalie for the team, and I can't.
Are you talking about on the other side?
No, both sides.
No,
Both sides?
I know what Jake's trying to say. He's trying to say fans, but certain individuals to him act like the goalie of the Panthers.
When the team reaches a certain level, the fan thinks that they're on the team.
Oh,
And
okay,
that's
okay.
brutal.
I was lost. I was like, what the fuck are you talking about? I had no idea.
I get where
As
he's
someone
coming
that's
from.
been a fan for 20 years and doesn't need anybody to know that I'm a fan of a team,
Right.
you're not the goalie on the team.
Like
No,
Joe,
I got
Joe
you, I
for
got you.
example, Joe puts rats in he's like, yeah,
Hey,
yeah.
he's
But there's
really-
other.
I mean, because I was
Yes.
throwing
No,
rats
I was
in the
trying to
chat.
say I'm not talking about you. I'm saying Joe's a calm fan. Like he puts rats in the chat.
Yeah, I
like,
don't talk
Douglas,
shit. I
you
just
see?
when there's a goal, I throw a couple rats in the chat.
Yeah,
Let
he's
y'all
like,
know
he
whoever's
talks
not
about
watching the
goal,
game
he's
was
like,
a
oh,
goal.
what a goal. Joe doesn't say anything.
Yeah, my conversation wasn't really around.
Yeah, I'm just giving
for
the
sure.
example of a good
Yeah.
fan and then this.
He explained a little bit more, so we're gonna get into it.
Yeah, so what I can't understand is how people, like Joe said, completely stop their lives. Everything shut off when the game turns on, and based on the result, that's how their next day ends up going, good or bad.
So they're too
positive or
emotionally
negative.
invested in what's
Yeah.
going on.
It's like my dad with the Yankees,
I'm-
so I'm not gonna really get into it.
He's
I'm
happy as
totally
hell right now.
different.
I know that.
I'm a big
Oh,
fan
he
of
said
like
effective the next day.
I'm a big fan of like you participating in the sport and having more of an opinion, but there's a certain level that a fan can get to
For the gram.
where it
the
affects
gram?
for
That's
Instagram.
literally you.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Oh.
Wait, hold on. I don't know if that's literally EJ.
That's
Shots
literally
fired.
EJ.
Here's the thing,
Wait,
I don't
hold
do
on.
it in a
EJ
group
is
chat.
invested in his team, but he's not invested to the point where he's putting himself in a position. Jake's trying to say that these people financially are putting themselves in a position where they can't fucking afford going to the game, but they're just fronting for Instagram.
No, not that
Yes or
part.
no?
Wait,
my
no,
team.
no,
Yes,
not,
my
not
team,
that
but
part.
they
Not that part.
overrule.
I'm just saying he's a little too much. Like how you were talking about.
Oh,
how,
yeah,
like,
he's way over the
how
top.
about
But
you
he's
were
EJ.
saying?
What do you expect?
I know, but like
put the
he
Malloy
goes
come on
over
to
the
the
top.
But I
Yeah,
think
yeah, yeah.
so. I think the
Series. I
I
was
think
going
the
crazy.
posting on Instagram is a separate problem in itself,
Yeah.
and I don't participate in that either. But that's a separate problem in itself. What I spoke to Joe about off camera, these people, and I have like at least 100 people on Instagram that I know are working jobs that, it is what it is.
They're not
I don't
paying out $3,000
yeah,
seats.
yeah, I don't judge, but it is what it is. You can't afford 2 games in a row in the 10th row at $3,000 a pop. And if you can, then
God bless.
fine. God bless.
Homie,
you.
it's called American Express, baby. Buy now, pay later.
I get it. But people need a
Priority check.
priority
He said
check.
not a reality check.
Yeah.
In reality, they're living reality. They
Like,
need a
Enoch,
priority
for
check
example,
because.
You want to bring up me?
Oh, yeah.
I'm a big Super Knicks fan, right? The Knicks lost. Did it affect my day next day?
No, I didn't.
What would
The
that-
PSG game.
Well,
You
that's
wouldn't-
different. That's totally different.
I'm watching
that's-
PSG.
That's like his dad with the Yankees. That's
Yeah.
totally
Yeah,
different.
with the
But,
Knicks.
here's the thing. I'm not the one trying to go spend $5,000 for a PSG
Well,
game. He's
with
trying
the
to
Knicks
say that
and
people-
I just
He
said
talked
not the
himself-
financial part. I'm not
He
saying the
talked
financial
himself
part.
into with the Knicks and the Rangers a hole that he could not get himself
You
out.
weren't here. There was an episode where EJ was sitting next to Justin. We were recording, and these two were being fucking like we are watching them like muting, but they're arguing like muted.
Yeah, they were
The
trying
Knicks
not
ended
to
up
They're
winning.
trying not to be loud on
The
the
Knicks
fucking.
ended up winning the game, by the way.
They're trying not to be loud on the audio.
when you get someone like EJ who talks so much shit to the point of no return. So when that team does lose,
You can give me.
there's no talking your way out of it. It's
Here's
just
the
you
thing,
have to
that's
accept it. So EJ was at a point where he's like, I can't talk my way out of this. We suck, we blew it, and that's it. You get to that
That's
point.
what I'm
I gotta
say,
be
like,
honest.
let it go.
I watched McDavid for the first time yesterday.
Actually, watch him.
Watch him.
Yeah,
And
him.
let me explain something to you.
He's like you with a
This kid is so fucking special. It felt like he was playing with a bunch of senior citizens. He got the puck and he was just
He went 220.
flying.
He went 220 feet with the puck at his stick, and no one could even come close to it. He was just trying to figure out what he wanted to do. Eventually, sends one directly across the crease for no one to touch. It's just like
Not sure if you guys caught the intros, but the way he comes out of the tunnel, like they all like walk out like very like nonchalant. Dude, this man runs
he jets down right
runs
the
out of the
skates.
tunnel.
He reminds me of Shorzy.
Put it this way:
Yeah.
the next
You guys ever
game,
seen
the
Shorzy?
next game they
No.
play, we're gonna watch, and you're gonna be able to identify who he is immediately the minute he touches. Because it's like, what the fuck is
My
that?
whole thing
Good
is
hockey.
if they were going to win a very important game, it was last night's.
Yeah.
They won game one. Despite the score, I think Edmonton had game one. Pucks didn't go the way they wanted. Bob played a fucking hell of a
Yeah.
game. They were shooting in the wrong spots. Bro, he's got 32 saves in the first game. It was a shutout.
This is a true story. This happened yesterday
No
too.
matter how much you
I
fucking...
text him and tell him, or I text the chat and I say, "Yo, McDavid is must-watch TV."
Oh, yeah,
and
Jesus.
he sends me a text message right back from another
group chat.
he's in,
And somebody said the
saying
same
the
thing.
same shit.
Because he is. He's a spectacle. And
Phenomenal.
they were talking about it on the McAfee show yesterday that he's a sleeper. He's been in the... don't get me wrong, not a sleeper like that. But as far as they were talking about, you want to talk about Instagram and stuff like that, you put yourself out there on Instagram as, people know you play for ASU because you
quiet.
put it out there. Hockey players don't do that shit.
They don't do that shit.
They don't have social medias. Connor McDavid's like one of the very few that do. And he does like let you into his life a little bit, but now the NHL is starting to like get into players.
They want to make him the face.
They want to they want people to be a face, and Connor McDavid is one of them, and he's been in the league 9 years, and if you ask somebody that's watching, that's posting on Instagram right now, go Panthers, and you ask them who Connor McDavid is, a good 70% probably wouldn't even know who the fuck that is.
Has it been 9 years?
I think so. I think this is
How old is he?
I think it's his 9th season.
He's so good. Yesterday, after the first period, Brad texted me like, "Oh, bro, we're
he's
losing," and I was like,
30s.
"Bro, the Panthers are gonna come out in the second period and score goals, but you have to worry about Connor." And he's like, "Bro, Connor's cooking us," and I'm like, "Bro, that's how
Yeah,
good
but
he
listen,
is."
at the end of the day, yes, if you watch last night's game, bro, what did they have in the first half? 7 shots? That's insane.
First period, yeah.
They had, up until 11 minutes into the second, they didn't even have a shot on
They
goal.
still have
That's-
people
that's
forget
wild.
because they lost the first 2 games. They still have the best offense in the NHL.
Yeah, I mean, I don't get too worried about fucking games until the home team loses a game. I don't put too much into a series until that shit
Bro,
happens.
and then we were talking about today, and I was like, it could be Panthers in 5, and then I was like, he's like, well, that's not.
Until the home team
He's like,
loses
that's not how the
series, I don't
script
get
was
too
written.
involved.
He's like, the way the public's betting and this and that. And I was like, well, then if there's a script,
It's gonna come back.
it's either a sweep
It's coming back
or
too
it's
too.
Edmonton in 7.
Is there a script in the NHL?
Less than in the NFL, but it's definitely off public betting.
Yeah, we said it. I was saying to him, I was like, it's
I'll
We're gonna make him a T-shirt that says scripted.
everything's
Panthers aren't winning in 5, and 87% of the money's on the Panthers. It's coming back too.
Yeah. So
I personally don't see that happening. I say it comes back 3-1 and they win in 5. That's what I see, or a sweep.
So
That's
I gotta ask you guys
I
this
see
question.
7
This is
games.
completely off topic. I just remembered in my head. So the day that we all went to the Inter Miami game, we went to go watch. We stopped at Danny's Donuts because pretty much that's the only thing that's fucking
fire.
open late at night, right?
The original
so
Dandy?
the one right here on
Coconut
441.
Creek.
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah.
So there was
Yeah.
there was nothing else that was open. So we go over there. We had a couple burgers and obviously I ordered a couple donuts, right? Got to, right? So I get some donuts. Mind you, I only had a quarter.
What made you think of donuts and all this?
No, because we were trying to find something that was open, and we were on 441 because traffic took us that way.
Yeah.
So that was the only thing that was open late. So we said, "Fuck it," we went in there, right?
Not a bad
When
compromise.
you go to Danny's Donuts, what do you have to have in your fucking box? What donut?
what donut?
What donut? What's a must?
me, I mean-
What's a must?
The Dandy Donut.
Probably blueberry and vanilla and glazed.
But blueberry what? There's 2 of them. There's the
Blueberry glazed.
blueberry crunch. Okay, you?
I just let them. I eat them all because I'm not picky. I just say surprise me. Like literally, like you can pick all of them.
Oh,
and I'll
and
eat
probably
them
the
all.
Oreo
So
one too. That's pretty good.
I've never had a set box. I worked next to Dandy Donuts. It changes. So we got Dandy Donuts almost 2-3 times a week.
Right.
Even people that would come visit us, like other detoxes and shit, like, they try to make a good impression to bring donuts in, they all stop at Dandy Donuts. It was just like it's right there on the right.
So you just want to surprise me shit?
Yeah.
You?
I've got 2 answers. Favorite is blueberry. Must have is a Dandy Donut, which is like the OG.
OG.
I have
donut.
ordered a dozen the first time and half a dozen the second time.
Big twist.
And I've had half a donut because these fucking kids are fucking monsters. And
Well,
they fucking eat
correction.
all of them.
Correction.
Odie is part of it. Dolly's not part of it. Dollar's not part of it.
Correction.
Odie is part of it.
No.
Our Odie's part of it.
Correction. I had my one glazed
65%
donut, and then I
me and the
had
rest,
a little
you
piece
and
of
Ian.
his blueberry one. That's it. And he's had 2 boxes. That's literally
All
it.
right, so wait, the rest of it.
Wait, no. Don't lie. I said,
I'm asking, bro.
I said I had a good amount, but
What's a
yo,
good
you
amount?
ate, you literally ate Ine's donut.
Fair to say, Bourne got a quarter of his donut, and you each got a quarter of it also.
Now, mind you,
Fair?
when I go
No,
there,
my mom had-
when I
my
go
mom had a
there-
corner of
when
his
I go
donut.
there, I buy it for the family. I know I'm not gonna eat that much because I'm on this shit with Rick, with Rick, and he's making sure I stay focused or whatever. And I text him. I'm like, look, I'm showing him that I'm having donuts, but I'm only having a quarter of one donut.
That's discipline.
What kind of donut was it?
I had a blueberry crunch one. That's
Okay.
my favorite.
Yeah.
Yo, blueberry crunch is a
But
they're blueberry-
I'm
'cause they're
telling
so
him.
fresh.
But then when we get to work out during the week and we go see him, he's like, hey, how was those donuts? I was like, dude, I only had a quarter. They ate the rest.
But at that point, he's like, bro, listen, you still had a quarter. You know what I'm saying?
No, he don't fuck with me.
Quarter
No,
of
he
calm,
knows the
still
discipline.
calm.
In moderation.
Yeah, in moderation. He don't fuck with me. He knows
My
I'm
dad in the
disciplined.
past 5 months has been really good with his dieting, except sometimes.
I called my cousin Mikey.
In moderation.
I called my cousin Mikey.
He's
I was
doing
like, yo,
better.
I got you. I'm going to see him this weekend at our trip. I go, yo, I got you a 3X in the merch. He goes, that's really nice of you, cuz, but it's not going to fit.
Yeah, because he lost weight.
I was like, damn, cuz, you lost that much weight. He goes, no, it's going to be too small.
Oh, wow. You gained weight?
I was like, bro, wait, it's 3X is too small. He goes, yeah, bro. I'm like 4 or 5X. I'm like, no,
Oh,
you're not.
Jesus.
I'm like, no, you're not. You just like it tight. He goes, all right, so maybe a 3XT, 3X tall. I'm like, bro, I'm gonna bring it. I'm gonna get him. I'm gonna get
We
a
wore
picture of him
the
wearing it.
merch on the last episode.
I was expecting him to be like, yeah, bro, I'm an XL now. No, that fucking thing went the other way.
People ask me that shit all the time, too, because sometimes it's hit or miss with those sizes, like 2X and 3. I think we've had only one 3XL ever sold. And then in the 2X is like, I mean, unless it's like a Roldis Chapman and a couple other people, Gary Bobchef
Yeah,
or
no,
whatever.
I
don't have fucking people that big that
No,
need that.
I had-
Gary's a big dude.
He's a big guy.
Gary always
Big
wants
guy.
2X.
Big, fit
He
guy,
always
yeah.
wants 2XLs. But
Yeah, no, I specifically only ordered a couple of each ones for exact people who I knew I was gonna give them to.
Mm-hmm.
That's why I only got 4.
take care. Jasmine from Ignite Socials taking off. Appreciate her. Thank you so much. Thank you.
Have a good
Thank
night.
you. Have a great night.
So I knew who I was gonna give them to. Apparently he's not gonna fit now, so I gotta find another 3X guy for that other one because I don't think it's gonna fit Mikey.
I have something in the works. Can't really talk about it too much, but it has to do with the fact that EJ and Inasia are now owners of their actual logo. So the government recognizes that the EC logo actually belongs to Inasia Alexandria Cologne and Emilio Alberto Cologne Jr. Mind you, I should start a
My
business
government
I own
name.
something.
helping people
I have this,
get
I have one.
trademarking without having to pay an attorney to do it. Because now that I know how to do it, it's not
That's that
hard
business
at all.
I'll tell you
mentality,
what,
bro.
I'll tell you what, LegalZoom charged me
So then I just got to be
$1,000?
So I just got to be underneath that. If you really think about it, I just got to be underneath that.
literally I think I paid them $1,000.
Because now that I know what needs to be done, the process is relatively easy. I could just keep doing it over and over and over again.
Yeah, you hit a couple speed bumps, but now you know how to get around those right from the beginning.
Right from the beginning, yeah, I know
the
how to.
tags and all that shit.
Yeah, I
You
know how
did
to
that right
tackle
off
it.
the jump?
I know how to
You would've
tackle that
saved how long?
right away. Yeah,
2
yeah.
months?
More than that, 6 months.
If you would have just did the tag,
6 months, no, because originally I took when we filled the application, we gave them the application. The application was deemed incomplete because we didn't provide everything that we needed to provide.
And now you know that.
And now I know that. So that literally would have eliminated 6 months of it as is. So then I had to resubmit it. When I resubmitted, that took 12
I think I
months. So
sent
it's
you a
18
picture.
months in
I think
total.
I sent it to both of you. The About That Life
Yeah,
one.
I seen that.
It's cool to own a patent. It's like,
Really?
it's just, I don't know. I feel like it's something cool to like have.
It's a
in it.
recognition.
Yeah,
It's a
I feel like
recognition. It's
in
an
your life-
accomplishment.
Yeah, I had it. I think I got mine right around the same age as you.
Yeah, it's a
Really?
recognition.
About That Life,
We were
2000.
looking back on some of those pictures about that life
2013,
back in those days. Oh my God, like you have no idea. I went down a rabbit hole, and I saw when Joe was working. What was the name of the financial company that you worked for?
Lifeguard.
Lifeguard Financial, and Joe's making a contribution to the oil spill in the fucking Gulf and to helping people start their kids' college plans in
Yeah.
advance. Like he was so baby faced, like he had no facial hair,
I barely get it.
thinnest mustache, low cut.
Yo, I looked through
Caesar.
me and
I
Giabella's
fucking
messages, bro. I have a picture of you with a full beard.
Oh, I do have one.
Bro, his beard was.
We tried it. Me and one
thick.
tried it. I grew it out.
Was that the one where he wore the reflective
Yeah, the
respect? Oh
reflective
yeah,
one.
yeah. I remember that.
Oh, I was trying to see how fucking. It's not.
You
gonna
look
work out.
better without.
I'm not ready for it. Not ready for it. God's plan.
In time.
In time.
In time. No.
My dad told me
If
he didn't have
Jake
full beard
shaves,
since
he will never be the
32.
same.
Oh yeah, I'm not shaving. You gotta, yo, toss me my wallet. It's on the.
Oh,
show
your
you.
ID?
Yeah, I got my gun license is bad.
Yeah, really?
Oh,
I
my,
look like a pinhead, bro.
Really?
Yeah.
oh, speaking about beard. I have a fucking, in my gun license,
Bro,
I have a beard and
are
I
you
look like
kidding? Are you kidding, bro?
Yo, you look like,
We can't show the audience
Dude,
that
look,
obviously.
yo, that was.
yeah, terrorist.
Wow, that's crazy.
We can't show
Is
the
that a
audience all
mugshot?
that.
You don't
It's
even
definitely
look
a
the
Yo, you're
same.
fat in that picture.
No, it's
Look
the
at this
beard.
one.
It's the fucking beard. It made me look fat. Or maybe I was a little
don't
bloated
even
from
look
the alcohol. I don't know.
Jake, wait, is that
Man,
picture
I
you got
wouldn't
a
give
beard?
this guy a gun
Yeah.
now.
I miss having my concealed weapons license, man.
Would you give this guy a gun?
I miss having my concealed weapons license.
No, I wouldn't.
Yo,
That,
who is this kid, bro? Who is?
Oh, he's
Yo,
known
bro.
him that long. So
Bro, you don't even have the same. Bro, you don't even have the same facial structures as you do now, bro.
Dude,
he's down.
I
Oh,
got,
you gotta,
I got
pulled.
pulled
What are you down? What are you down now?
74
Let's
pounds.
give him a round of applause. He's down 74 pounds.
74
it's
total,
that
right?
pickleball.
Total.
It's that
That's
Yo,
pickleball.
you're going to prison. I'm not giving you a gun.
Yeah.
I'll tell you what, I got
wouldn't give
pulled
that guy
over
a
for
gun.
speeding about 7 months ago, and the cop's like, "This isn't you." I'm like, "Dude, it is me."
It is.
Like, it is.
Do you watch the show The Circle on Netflix?
No.
Oh, great show. Any of you girls watch it? No. You guys never seen The Circle on Netflix?
What is that? What is that?
It's a social media like game show. There's like 6 seasons now. I haven't missed a season. It's one of the dopest shows. You're like locked in an apartment, and you have no cell phone or nothing, and like you only communicate through your TV, but there's cameras everywhere, and it's like every man for themselves. But like people click up in alliances, but you can either go in as yourself or you can go in as a catfish. So like you make up your whole
So
profile.
it's kind of like an escape room type of thing.
Yeah, it's dope as shit. It's on Netflix. Now that you have 6 seasons, you can watch them all. They're sick as fuck. They win like 150, 200 grand.
It's called Circle or The Circle?
The Circle.
The Circle.
And like you could go in as yourself, or you could go in as a completely different person. Like there's guys that go in as hot Instagram models, or vice versa.
Oh, like catfish.
Like,
busting
you
out
could
the
make
seams
your
on
whole
the
look like somebody else. So what reminded me is one kid came in and he lost like 140 pounds, and he used his old pictures of when he was heavy, but still played himself,
That's
but the
pretty cool.
skinny version of himself. But no one sees you.
Right.
So nobody knows who anybody is
Sure.
until the final fucking dinner of the finale.
That's creepy. Yeah,
So they're like, all right,
can't do that.
Anasia's coming through the door, and then all of a sudden the door opens and it's EJ that walks through. And Meanwhile, this guy has been flirting with you this whole show,
that's crazy.
trying to score brownie points because you're on the same team. Meanwhile, they're talking to EJ.
Right.
What's the purpose of the ending of the show?
To make it to the final, to be the most, like, because you got to rate your peers in an order from 1 to 7.
Right.
So, like, you want to be rated high. But, like, then there's strategic things where, like, all right, if me and you are friends on the show, we both get rated high. I might rate you low on the last one.
Right.
And then rate myself, like, you can't rate yourself, but you rate somebody that sucks closest to the highest.
Right, I get
So
it.
there's a real strategy behind
okay,
it,
I
but it's
get
just
it.
such a dope show that you
Talk
can
about
be anybody.
catfish. Anisha showed me a picture while we were here watching the show before the show had started, and it was of those twins.
Oh, the Clermont Twins.
So I knew nothing about these girls.
Yo,
I've
Joe,
never
plastic
heard-
surgery
I've
used
never
to
heard
be
anything about
banned.
these girls until
Plastic
Asia had
surgery
mentioned.
used to be banned.
Yes.
These girls went from like this, right,
Oh, yeah, fake.
Toss me
to
my
getting
phone.
BBL
Toss me my phone.
drizzies,
Toss me my
and
phone,
all of a
okay.
sudden they're like thicker than
Toss it.
Snickers and like
Here, look.
it's crazy.
I
It's
know
nuts.
they
I'll show you.
Yeah?
Photo.
What's the name of them?
They're like,
Clermont.
they're
The
like,
Clermont Twins.
Yo,
Hold on,
Jay-
I got
So
you.
tell
they're
the
like
story
Asian
because I don't.
twins.
Wait, it's not right there.
Guys,
Tell the story to the
The
audience.
above one's the before, and the other one's the
Tell the story.
after.
God
Tell the
damn.
story.
So basically, I watched a show
Jesus Christ.
with like
Yeah.
Odie and Dahlia, and now my brother, and
She got me
it's called Baddies Caribbean. So they were on it. It's like all these like
Caribbean.
ghetto girls. They go to like the Caribbean or whatever, and
Should've
they
Cardi
were
B
on
in that
there.
bitch.
They were on there,
Sexy
the Clermont
Red.
Twins, and I wasn't even the one. I didn't even know who they were until our mom told me, "Oh yeah, they used to be black," and I was like,
What do you mean they used to be
"What do you mean
black?
they used to be black?"
Yo, they got
So I
an
thought she was
in-game
ju-
edit change.
So I thought she was joking. So then later, after I finish the show, I look up a photo and I'm like, yo, like they used to be like black. So I guess like I don't know.
They
Like,
bleach their skin.
yeah,
Got that
yeah,
Sammy
yeah,
Sosa
yeah.
cream.
They
Yeah,
bleach
they
their
bleach
skin?
their skin.
Wait,
Got that Sammy
do
Sosa
they admittedly
cream.
say that they
rub
bleach
them
their
out.
skin, or is it?
No, but it's obvious.
It's
They
obvious
were,
that's what they did.
like-
I think one
So
of them.
you guys are insinuating that
They
they beat this
did.
kid.
Obviously
somebody
they
did.
did.
Because remember, Sammy Sosa, he claims he hasn't done anything.
So did Michael
Dad,
Jackson.
they went from
Yeah,
Ian
exactly.
Dark to
Well,
Jake White.
Pretty much,
Michael
and they don't
Jackson.
even look like if you look
Sammy
if you
Sosa,
really
Michael
look
Jackson,
closely into
whoever.
the pictures, they don't even
O.J.
really
Simpson.
have the same like
Who was the
facial
first one to
features.
start doing that shit? Lil Kim?
What, with the bleaching?
The females.
Nah, that was
'Cause
like,
I mean, Michael Jackson was obviously the first one.
Yeah, that's what my mom said. My mom said they did a Michael Jackson, and I was like,
They
well,
call
no,
it-
Michael,
they call it
Michael claims
like,
that he has some condition.
Yeah, I thought he had a skin disease.
Yeah, he
That's bullshit.
Yeah, bro, he had
He
three
also was shooting up
creams.
like 17 cc's of morphine a day from fucking
But
back
look,
problems.
I gotta be honest with you. I've been put to sleep
Because the good.
because of colonoscopies and surgeries or whatever.
They call it the Michael Jackson cocktail.
Dude, that cocktail it's fucking amazing.
Oh, yeah.
I've had one. That sleep is amazing.
I mean, you only
yo.
really get to feel it for maybe 5/10 of a second.
The 2 times that I was knocked
Like,
out,
5
right?
times
That I was
a second, you're
completely,
like, oh,
sorry, I was knocked out 3 times. But the 2 times that I was knocked out, I remember. The first time, the lady was like, okay, we're gonna knock you out. I was like, all right. She was like, let's see how long you could go. I got all the way up to 16. When they woke me back
Ooh,
up, they
that's
were like, you were strong. You were strong. So I went into the next one, right? And I'm like, I'm gonna get to fucking 16. Watch. I was talking shit, whatever. The guy was like, all right, what are we doing? I was like, all right, let's go. I'm gonna get all the way to, I was done. Finished.
Bro,
Done.
I woke up in the middle of one. All I remember was just reaching for the sky and nothing. And they're like, calm down, Joe. And I was like,
Your brother couldn't even be put to sleep, right?
no. He went into
This happened recently.
Yeah, like 3 weeks ago.
He got his teeth done, right?
Yeah, now they're done. I'm gonna go see him after this. I haven't seen him in person since he got them done Monday.
wait, what do you mean you?
They put him to sleep to do his teeth.
Right.
Yeah,
his
and
teeth are
then
like mine.
what?
But he
The first
didn't go
time,
to sleep.
see, they told me stop smoking weed 2 weeks before the
Yeah,
surgery.
your protocol. Yeah.
So I kind of I didn't stop. I just kind of slowed down.
Lowered the.
I just lowered my intake a little bit.
Rob kept going.
Rob,
From 3 times a day to once a day.
He says he did.
Mind you, just to let you know, for the record, Joe has his medical card.
Yes.
Okay, just want to make sure.
Yes,
He needs it for
I'm a
his health.
I just threw my gun card across the stage. I'm a law-abiding citizen. I pay taxes. Ask Louis Andrews. I'm on top of my shit.
Yes.
So yes, Rob did go in there the first time, but I don't think he lowered his dosage at all because they gave this motherfucker a powerful cocktail.
He was up.
He was hulking in there, just throwing nurses and shit. Like they're like, yeah, we can't do the surgery.
Can't do surgery to him.
Yeah, so Rob wakes up. He's like, I still got my teeth. He's like, what happened? They're like, we couldn't move you. Anytime we went to touch you, you were going nuts. So he had to go back in. This time they finally got him out. But the lady's like, oh, you're so strong. He's like, Rob had to get bruises. I don't even know what happened.
Gary was actually making fun of me today because I saw him, and we talked about the episode, but I saw him, and Gary has some stuff that he has to get taken care of, and I had mentioned that I had already 3 colonoscopies because I have stomach issues that they're still trying to figure out or whatever it may be.
You enjoy him?
Yeah, he was asking me. He was like, yo,
Whoa.
are you having fun with these? He's like, how do you have 3? You're only 43 years old. I'm like,
Oh, yeah.
I'm like, dude, I got stomach issues,
Right.
man.
Brandon might get mad at me for this.
Stomach
I
issues.
think
Joking,
Brandon's
joking.
got you beaten. He's 37.
Bro, I
My
did-
man's got some gastro issues, man. Shout out Brandon. I love you. I've known him my whole life. That boy been taking a daily pill because his stomach be fucked up. He has baby wipes in his car and shit. I swear to God, you don't fuck
Yo,
around.
no, he doesn't.
just wanna make a bet?
He has baby
you
wipes.
Yo, Danny Luna gave me the. He
Yeah,
gave
you
me,
clip this
Danny,
motherfucker and tag his ass. That boy brings baby wipes everywhere.
Danny Luna gave me. He
Everywhere.
gave me the answer. He's like, yo, if you ever have stomach issues and you get pulled over by the police, just tell them straight up and down. I'm sorry, I'm going so fast, but I got a doo-doo.
That's it.
Yo, what?
Yo,
That's
how
They're
Danny
not
would
gonna
say it,
hold
too.
you
I
for
got a
long,
doo-doo.
because if you do, they're just gonna.
He's like, yo, I got a doo-doo. You want me
They're
to
just
do
gonna
right here?
smell
I got a doo-doo right here. I got a doo-doo.
Listen,
I
I've
was
tried
dying.
that one time, man. The cop looked at me like, that's the same thing I hear every time I pull somebody over. And then he's like, get out of the car, you're being arrested.
That's not what I
That's all. That's all.
That's not where we were going.
That's how like all my pullovers ended with. It actually started.
Oh,
with
I have
waiting
to
for
do
like
it. I have
7
to do it
cars to be
before I
behind.
forget.
I'm like, what the fuck are they doing? Get out of the car.
Before I forget, I'm sorry. By the time this episode comes, happy Father's Day to all the fathers out
Happy
there.
Father's Day,
Happy
everybody.
Father's Day, Jeremy. Happy Father's Day to you up in the booth. Happy Father's Day to your
love you, bro.
dads, guys. OD.
Happy Father's Day to
you
the
know
guys who
Jordan
don't know
2.0.
they have kids
Everybody.
out there.
I got to do it because you know what? In all actuality, Mother's Day is an astronomical event all over the world. And Father's Day is so minuscule in compared to that.
Jake, you gonna
I-
have a
what-
kid?
You know what's funny?
They always want us to
gonna
fix
have a
shit.
kid?
No, you know
Or
what
they
the
always
argument?
like-
The argument in my
gonna
house
have a
is
kid?
the other way around.
No.
What?
No.
That Father's Day is bigger?
That our whole family, the Budo family, we only give a fuck about Father's Day. Mother's Day's overlooked. It's the complete opposite. in my family.
Isn't it because Mother's Day is almost every day in your fucking?
That's what I said. Every day's fucking Mother's Day.
What do you guys do for Father's Day?
We're going to Canopy Oaks.
Nice.
Actually, I just like chilling with them more than anything else. I
I mean, we're
don't
going out in
I
the
don't
middle of
ask for anything.
Yeah.
I don't.
Happy
Honestly,
Father's
this is
Day
the
to me.
first year that Father's Day I'm actually gonna get to enjoy for 3 days because normally Father's Day falls on Wendy's birthday because Wendy's birthday is June 18th and normally around that time it's the same fucking day for Wendy. But this year is June 16th, so I get 2 days before I have to figure out, her birthday or whatever.
But here's the thing: when it comes to Father's Day in our house,
fucking 17 days.
we have no idea what to get this guy.
No, I don't want anything.
Listen,
I don't want anything.
We get
when
him
fathers
sleep
tell you,
until
listen,
10
when
a.m.
fathers tell you they don't want nothing for Father's Day, it's very simple. We don't really want anything.
I got him a
We
Mets
want to
blanket.
fucking
Be a good
Get him
kid.
underwear.
we want to,
on
hey,
a
how's your
day.
day going?
Be a good kid.
We
You
want
two
to fucking
share
hug.
underwear.
I love you. Hey,
Joe,
Dad, I
you know
miss
what
you
I
ain't
got
seen
him?
nowadays. Shit like that is more important than.
I got
gifts.
him a Mets blanket. You want to know what that Mets
That's
blanket
good.
is
That's
right
a
now?
good thing. My dad, you can never, when I have
In
to give
your
my dad
room?
something.
The
Go
Mets
Yankees.
blanket
So
is
as long
in
as
my
it's Yankees,
room.
For
You
sure.
can't miss.
For sure.
You can't miss. And now, as long as I can give him a T-Move gift card. It's got to fucking be able to
Oh
fucking.
my God, he might.
I swear to God, we give him a fucking $50 T-Move gift card. There you go. Bro.
You
You
don't
ever-
ask for
you
much.
ever
We're
eat-
simple creatures.
Very
Make me a
simple.
steak, rub my back, you know what I'm saying?
I don't
Like,
even need all that. How
Either-
about this? Give me 30 minutes of quiet. That's a great gift.
Either of you ever eat at Greek Islands?
No, you asked us that last
I
episode.
know. I probably asked it 20 million
You
times.
keep saying that that's no
I'm taking
joke.
my dad there for Father's Day.
Yeah?
Should be
We're
fire.
going to this place.
You wanna get lamb chops?
We never
Lamb
been.
chops,
Oh, yeah.
lamb chops and
Dad, you
shrimp.
know where you're going for Father's Day? The couch.
The
The
couch.
couch. Yeah,
Couch,
the
it's- listen, I love the couch.
There's
And
nothing wrong
sleep.
with that.
I rented a little cottage.
I did that shit again, dude. This Sunday. Got home like 4:30, 8, whatever this that. I didn't wake up till something 7:30 in the morning the next day.
That's a
Fire.
good fucking sleep.
I
That's
just
when you
feel
know
so unproductive when I woke up and I apologized. I was like, I'm sorry, Wendy. I was like, she's like, no, your body needs it. I was
Yeah,
like,
brother,
I
your
just
body
feel like I'm
sucks.
Yeah,
unproductive.
nobody went downstairs. Like I had to do the dishes.
No, he
I
didn't
didn't do that
sleep
shit because
downstairs.
I knew if I woke him up, he would have been pissed.
Oh yeah, it's like you don't want to wake the bear out.
That's the
No.
most
No, 'cause
important
these-
step in your health,
These
bro.
fucking kids have a tendency when I'm sleeping on the couch.
No, EJ, don't
to
even
be
say
the
these kids.
fucking
Don't
loudest
even.
in
Don't
the
even.
house.
He just said it to
It's
me.
me.
Don't even
It's
say
me.
these kids.
No, no, no,
Oh,
Joe,
if Odie's in the house, oh fucking forget it. Odie's OD loud.
Yo, that's G-Bell too. When her girls are in the crib, it's extra loud. But
But Odie has that Eddie
but Joe,
Murphy
no,
laugh.
like G-Bell,
Yo,
She
I'm
does.
thinking about
I can't.
Kelly. I'm thinking
It's just that loud
Steak and
fucking.
you
Shake
got a loud
in the
laugh, too,
photo
though.
on
When
my
you get
phone.
into
Jesus Christ, dude. I'm like, what the fuck? I'm sitting on the couch. I'm texting Wendy. I'm like, tell him to shut the fuck up.
No, Joe.
Yo, I swear to God, I get to that point in my house where I'm texting everyone. I just scream yo really loud. Like, yo! And I just hear the whole house go silent. And They're waiting for me to say something else, but I leave them on
That's
edge.
it.
I just leave them on edge.
I called
And
Joe
let's see how long they
yesterday.
fucking wait for me to say
Just to
something
chop-
else.
just
And
to chop it
I
up.
usually get like a 5-minute window of silence.
I called
I
Joe
freak
yesterday
out.
just to chop it up with him. Go ahead, you can do it.
I want
call-
to hear. I want to hear.
I
called
drop
you-
PS5 and PS4 controllers, and they go on the floor.
And all I
I
hear
would
is,
imagine that.
"What the fuck you waking me up? I'm trying to sleep." And I'm like, "Oh my."
And I'm on the
fucking
phone with my
God,
friend. My friend's like,
bro.
"Oh, what was that?" I'm like,
Oh yeah, you know I'm streaming. I can hear your dad screaming at you in the background.
I called Joe yesterday just to chop it up with him, just on some daily shit or whatever that we normally do. And of course, Hurricane Cassiana's in the
I
background.
can't make a phone call.
I
now.
cannot get over her. Can you order me McDonald's skit? Like that was
She
absolutely
asked me,
surprising.
she goes, you going to Bourne's podcast? I go, yeah. She goes, can you get me McDonald's on the way home? Okay.
McDonald's, give her a deal already. She's sitting there promoting the shit out of you.
Yeah, I mean, yo,
Give her a chicken
the
nugget
funny
and
thing
some
is,
fries.
the funny thing is, if I ask her what she really wants for dinner, she'll say, the past 2 nights we had steak for dinner because that's what she wanted for dinner.
Right.
She's a good eater. She barely asked for McDonald's. I don't know. She must have been watching.
Does she let you speak to anybody?
No, it's bad. Like it's to the point where like Rachel's like, it's come between our marriage. Like we're having a like whenever we're having a serious conversation, she's like dad, right here in my face, and Rachel gets so because I'm what's up, babe? What's up? She's like, I can't even have a conversation with you without this kid getting him.
What did she do to you at the
She just
She
At the
just
pool?
ran up. She
She
ran
eyed
up to
him down.
Rachel. Yeah. Oh, yeah, she
eyed him
was
down
staring
first.
at me.
She's like, hold on, I know who that is.
Bro, she was staring at me and she quickly looks away and I'm like, yo, what? I said to Jordan, I'm like, yo, watch. She's going to quickly look and then quickly look away. She looks for like a split second, sees me
'cause she
looking
knows
right
it's
at her.
Does she recognize you?
Yeah, and then turns away.
She has something. Is Jake coming over? Like just randomly. Like her memory's solid. She don't forget people. She don't forget things. Like,
She's smart.
if I get home tonight, she's gonna be like, "Where's McDonald's?" She'll remember that I said.
This episode is running longer than usual because we can't fucking play pickleball tonight because the fucking weather's fucking terrible,
dead.
dude.
And no one's going to either.
I would go. I said I
Going
was
to the gym.
We haven't been there in over a year. I swear, you guys got a fucking membership there, and the minute they got the membership,
Yeah.
we never fucking went.
You want to know why? Because Jordan Crate's in charge of the membership. That's why.
So what happens though?
Jordan
I don't
Crate
know.
doesn't. Jordan
If it
Crate
was under
barely
my
plays
name, we would've
pickleball.
been booking shit. I would have booked it tonight from 8 to 10.
Well, it's probably already booked.
Chances are it's gonna be booked for the whole week.
Solid, yeah, because of
Because
the
it's
rain.
telling you right now that there's rain until Thursday.
Yeah.
So people are probably just fucking loading that motherfucker. up.
Dahlia's fault.
Yeah, of course.
not my fault.
Dahlia brought the rain. It's all your
It's not
fault.
my
Bring the
fault.
rain.
Listen,
She's
we
from
need it.
Arizona where it's hot, so she wants to see rain.
No
when she
rain
comes
in
from Florida,
Arizona.
you know what I mean?
Like she was training this morning. Shout out to Dumel. She was training this morning. Odie, Dahlia, and Inasia were training with Dumel, and Dahlia's like, "Oh my God, this is so. I gotta get used to this heat." We're like, "This is heaven,"
Yeah.
because it's overcast. You know what I'm saying? It was slightly rainy.
It's still though in Florida, even when it's overcast, because of the humidity and how wet and nasty and hot, like like I always say, like when people that haven't been to Florida haven't experienced the humidity, like, what do you mean? I'm like, feels like somebody's blowing their breath into your mouth when you're trying to get like a breath. It's just like hot and nasty
What was
air.
it? Did Odie ask her the dumb question? Was like, "What would you choose? Would you choose this?" Arizona? Of course, she's gonna choose Arizona because that's what she's used to.
Well,
Tell
yeah,
me
because
wh-
Arizona's dry heat. This is
It's
like a
dry
wet.
here,
Yeah, it's
yeah.
just like a wet, moist, nasty. Like
I feel like that heat you can get used to, but like here, there's
No,
getting
it's-
used to
Well,
it.
let's backtrack a second, because that heat you got to get used to in a way, because what happens is what you don't realize is the sand particles.
Yeah.
They get into your actual lungs. Inasia had to get when she first went out there freshman
to
year,
breathe.
like a whole week she had to get used. She's like, "Dad, like this shit is stuck in here.
Vegas
Like
too, bro.
I could feel it."
Yeah, it's bad.
You don't
But then,
realize
like,
My
it.
brother,
you
lived,
should-
my,
Deserts.
my brother lived in the highest incorporated business, where the highest incorporated business is in the United States. It's in Alma, Colorado. That's where my brother lived. Like literally 2 streets over was South Park. Like the whole city.
Cartman and all the motherfuckers.
Bro, the whole fucking city's on one street. There's a police station. There's a post office. There's
Kenny,
a
Kenny,
small
that's his
little
name,
like
Kenny, right?
medical office.
Kenny's the one that always dies,
Yeah,
right?
Kenny
Yeah.
knows that. But there's a giant fucking sign that says "Welcome to South Park" with all the characters and their faces cut out for you to put your faces in. We were wasted. We did it one night at like 3:30 in the morning, which is like
How
me,
the
Rob,
fuck did they get away with making that show?
Bro, it's still
Greatest
popping.
show ever.
They just dropped a whole other
Yeah.
fucking episode.
Yo,
Amazing.
they dropped one about dropped one about BBL Jersey, about
Oh, they
40,
attacked-
42.
Who is it? Matt Stone and Trey Parker. I actually just recently watched basketball, probably about 3 months ago. Those are the 2 creators of South Park. You've never seen basketball? You should watch it.
Oh, you know what I have to do
They
when
created their
we
own
get to the
sport.
house? I mean, Odie's not gonna be there.
You
but
gotta
when we
watch
get to the house,
basketball. Make sure you
I
watch
have
this
to
shit.
get them to watch Coming to America. They've never seen.
You ever seen Coming to America?
What do you mean? I have watched
I
it.
said not you.
I was gonna say.
Jesus, like
You ever seen Team
Dominicans? I said not you. I left it out of there.
damn Dominican.
It's like the little characters on the, they're like little puppets and they do some crazy shit. Bro.
What's that?
Team
You ever
America?
seen Team America?
No.
Oh my goodness.
Anybody seen it?
Is it funny? Is it old? What is it?
Insane. It's old and funny. And
I gotta watch it.
yeah, it's crazy.
I'm down for that.
Yeah.
Well, guys, that's going to conclude today's episode. Make sure you click like, subscribe on all podcast platforms and on YouTube and on Rumble. You guys do an amazing job with all that. We appreciate it. Once again, the show sponsored by KD Power Greens, our Urban Farm Microgreens company, and I own my kids. Episode powered by Ignite Social. Ashley Oliver's doing an amazing job with that. And get all of your EC Respect merch at EnasiaCologne.com. ENASIACOLON.com. We will be doing a sneaker giveaway. They will actually be all white Jordan 1s that we will then customize for you. That will be the giveaway. So guys, the giveaway will be that you have to most likely subscribe, add 3 people to, you know, follow all that, follow us, follow Drip Force, so far and so on, just to create real engagement, real interaction, and organic stuff. And it's gonna be free. You ain't gonna. What do you have to do? Just literally just follow us and, you know, subscribe to what we do, and you get a chance to win. That's it. So guys, make sure we check us out all on our podcast platforms, and we'll see you next episode. Thank you.